The only way you're going to get good at something is if you do it. The only way people can see what you do is if you do it. So I'm not saying that until Nike pays me. Sure, it's possible to make 200 terrible videos, but 200 is better than none. And it's possible to make 500 brilliant videos that no one's watching.
Why are you wearing a tie? Why aren't you wearing a tie? Just like Brian Williams. This is 5 things. This is 5 things.
This week.
5 YouTubers who deserve to have their voices heard. A lot of numbers are about to come at you. 1 year ago, I started 5 things. I've done it almost every week without fail. This is episode number 48, which means I have talked about 235 things. After this week, it will be 240. That's a lot of things. Yeah, it is. And before 3 months ago, barely anyone was watching, so I want to take this moment to thank those people who have supported me wholeheartedly from the beginning. Starting with my wife, who puts up with my ridiculous hobby. I'm not sure why, but I love her for it. She's able to share me with all of you, which often means that I can't go see that apartment with her, or I can't go to that movie, or I can't go to that bar. I didn't want to go to that bar anyway, that bar's gross. My parents have also always been big fans of my creative endeavors, whether it was making music with that pop punk band in high school, reunion tour in the works. That's not true. Or my 3.5-hour video documentation of that family trip we took to Maine that one time. Those 3.5 hours, only fun we had on the entire vacation. Rest of it was Then there are my number 1 fans, and I probably have 3 number 1 fans. You're all tied and I like you equally. Except you. You know who you are. Vance, my dad told you about my show and you were like, YouTube? Who watches YouTube? I think we all know how that story ends. JC, I can't think of a single other high school friend who watches my show. I don't know of any. So thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being a great fan. Thank you for commenting, I think, on every single video that you've watched of mine ever. Thank you. Cassie, you are one of the most unique women I have ever met, and I don't know how you want to take that, but I mean it in the best possible way. And thank you for letting thousands of people listen to you and your son cheer after he plays something on an iPhone or something. Yeah! Lots of other people have helped me along the way, and I'm sure there are others who have watched every episode of 5 Things. I want to thank you, and I would list all your names if we only had the time. Or if I only cared. Zoomed camera is snarky. You're snarky. That's enough. Now, cheap-ass college kid, can you remind me how to do laundry in the bathtub again?
This week on Cheap Ass College Kid, I'm going to show you why you'll never have to use one of these things again. What we're going to do is we're going to put these clothes into that tub. Fruit of the Loom, Spider-Man.
Okay, well that's great, but can you show me how to make a cheap-ass burger bun?
Nowadays, the price of food is skyrocketed, so buying hamburger buns is expensive. What I do? Dale Donuts. You can add my other favorite donut hamburger bun ingredient, Nutella. So we smear the chocolate on there, and then we slap it on there. Whoop boop.
Royal B8 Man, or Royal Bait Man, I don't really want to call him that, but I can't find his name, has not 1, but 2 YouTube channels that you should check out. First up is his personal channel, which includes gems like Why Avatars in That Tree Had It Coming.
Now we can put in a strip mall, and all the avatars, good progress, we can bring in more tax revenue than those welfare-abiding, tree-hugging, hippie avatars.
I don't think he realizes the giant cat's an avatar called Navi.
Listen.
And then there's his other channel, Cheap Ass College Kid, where he shows you how to steal deodorant.
You get your expensive kind. You get your expensive deodorant.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's stealing. Jizzle Squizzle is a 19-year-old living in British Columbia, Canada. She's of Indian descent, which racial stereotypes and her video You Know You're Indian When tell me is somewhat important to her.
This is not okay. But this is. Your parents drink about 6 cups of tea every day.
But it's not all sorries and tea time over there. It's also this.
Oh my god, I'm freaking out right now. Where is it? I'm ugly without my mascara. Oh my god.
And Super Soakers? She's off to a great start. I think she just needs more subscribers. Make sure you check out her new video, Your Mascara is a Skank. It's also even funnier if you watch it at twice the speed. This is Dave Cad. He's got a lot to say. He's also a big Wheezy Waiter fan, but not as big as me. Della's just finishing up with the cake.
Well, if the cake is done, take the garbage out too, clone.
Fine, but only because it's the 1 year whatever. Normally you don't get to talk to me like that. Sometimes Dave has clones too.
Today we're gonna
Oi! Oh, not this again. What are you doing here?
I'm just making a video. What's it look like? What are you doing here?
Sorry guys, this is my evil twin, Larry Cad.
But like Wheezy says, in this world, nothing is original.
Except Pringle's original.
For the last 3 months or so, Xana Pannable has been alphabet vlogging. Each video has been dedicated to a single letter of the alphabet in order. I tuned in around S, which is when she sang Seaside by the Kooks.
I'm just trying to love you, boy, any kind of way, yeah. I find it hard to love you when you're far away.
For T, she talked about Time Lord and Doctor Who.
See, yeah, I'm not afraid to admit that I am a nerd. I'm a pretty big nerd.
I refuse to watch Doctor Who. Not gonna happen. And then for you, not you, but the letter U, she sang another song, and you'll probably recognize it from this clip, but you're gonna be like, wait, what is that song? Good luck.
These fancy things, they'll never come in between.
Like each of the people that I'm featuring today, I really enjoy watching her videos, and she only has a fraction of what I think she should. Anything else to say, Zan?
I, Xanthia Paige Hardman, love Doctor Who.
Finally, we have Kaylee.
Oh, hate YouTube.
Hey, Kaylee.
You know how in relationships they have that awkward get-to-know-you phase? Yeah, me neither.
Did she just say neither?
I have a bone to pick with you.
Sorry, I won't mention it again, ever. Neither.
I just did that thing where you run outside to check the mail, but you're not wearing shoes, and it's summer, and it's Arizona, and it's concrete, and it's like 150 degrees outside on the concrete, not actually outside. I think we would melt by then.
Kaylee reminds me of one of my favorite YouTubers, Elmify, but Elmify only updates once in a blue moon, so it's nice to have someone with a similar sense of humor who can keep me entertained between alternate personalities making t-shirts.
And I've been watching YouTube since 2006, and I still have no idea how this works. I'm still experimenting on here. Not like that. Shut up.
And that does it for 5 things this week. This year. I know I always say that the link is in the info, but this time I really mean you should check out the links in the info. These are 5 people, 5 humans like me who are just trying to get noticed. 4 months ago I didn't even have 100 subscribers. Some of these people don't have 100 subscribers. And to you 5, don't stop. Don't stop. See you next week.
Happy birthday, 5 things!
We can't start yet. What about Sean and Alicia?
I couldn't wait. Alicia fell asleep on the couch, but I wanted to eat the cake.
Yeah, and Sean's been editing 5 things for the last 2 hours.
I say we dig in.